My pineapple pie. Give us some. Oh. Did they connect to the damn much? I don't give a fuck. I didn't fuck about all that there. Fuck.
In my music, and a lot of music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising. I mean, the oppressed rising up against the oppressed. That's all. That's what I'm talking about. The oppressed rising up. So
Smart.
people that's scared. The only people who have any harm coming to them are those who oppress.
No surrender. What's going on? Yeah, man, I'm things down. Fritos.
This world is such a, and when I say this world, I don't mean ideal sense. I mean every day, every little thing is such a gimme. Everybody back off. You know, like everybody's like when you taught that from school. Everywhere, big business. You want to be successful. You want to be like
Trump.
Push, step, crush.
Yeah, well, I already figured out who he really is. Tupac. But I ain't gonna share with nobody. Of course, stupid fuck. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, nigga. You. I downloaded a couple of apps that kept asking me to restart. Hey, what's cracking, y'all? No, it's gonna retry. What's wrong with this thing? I gotta take this in before I go back up north. So y'all see I got a picture of the 178 worlds, right? Each of the 178 worlds are cased by membrane, invisible. Actually, you can see it. It's called something else. And then there's one bigger one over that. Now, they say the Anunnaki and whatever, right? Not being dismissive. Don't know what's beyond that. How could you find and go to 178, make deals with others, not to see it and get beat by a couple, and yet still want to come here, let's listen and do the things you do? I mean, MK, right? They're saying that a vehicle blew up, right? Electric vehicle. You know those batteries are unstable and they heat and everything. You see all the violence still happening, and now you see an upkick, and I need y'all to understand it. An upkick. These dumb pale skins murdering. Hell, they've been doing it to the Mongolians, all right? Especially in Canada, you hear nothing, and Australia. They've been genociding them like crazy. And you see in South Africa, they have the dumb nigga there doing it to other brothers who they consider Africans when they were fighting for all the same things, while the small little 13% or whatever population of the so-called German Ashkenaz, right, or throwaways, are still controlling the narrative. Now, they're not going to tell you and show you the cops getting murdered, killed, retaliation. They're not going to show you that because they don't. Even though they want to create this so-called civil war, it's a game. A lot of people going to the police force, they can't see it. Even when it's set up by their own, it's still happening. Suicides are up too. But people are questioning, why is the so-called American so docile? I'm not, because I'll get out and fuck one of these motherfuckers up in a heartbeat, without hesitation. Well, when I say without hesitation, I mean literally. All right? Remember, I'm not the bad guy, but I'm not the good guy. Well, I'm not making shit up. No, there thinks that knows everything. I love this stuff. But I'm going to tell you, just like I told y'all in the past, some years ago, while I was in Page I stated, and it didn't change from when I was in New York on MySpace, Christianity, Islam, Catholicism, whatever the was created by those people that call themselves in the Vatican. It's all to control the populace, whether you like it or not. I know I said our way of life. It's the way we live, consorted to a religion, an ideology based on some form of history, but it didn't belong to everyone. Some people are starting to realize that maybe some individuals came here for some, or brought here from somewhere else. I'm not going to get caught all up into that, because now people are just chasing everything. You come in here, like, if not, just go on about your business. You can sit here and watch and think you're going to learn something. That's dead and done. It's just like when they're talking about culture. Every friggin' body on earth is practicing our culture. Everyone. I was telling people that the so-called fake Jews in Palestine, none of that food is there. None of it. When you go in a store and it says kosher section, you see what, about 12, 13 things? None of it's theirs. But because they're hitting you with all this stuff, all right, so-called black folk, you know why you shouldn't eat chicken? I just ate chicken for the last time today. Because I was looking at it, I was eating it, took a couple of chicken wings. And I was saying, this is not how we cook this shit. We used a lot of herbs and stuff like that because it would help our bodies combat Because it doesn't benefit our neuromelanin. It will benefit some way the light skin folk, depending on the blood type. But us and those skins who's got the same blood type as us, who has melanin, right? It's fucking y'all up as well as far as inflammation, omega-6, right? Inflammatory. Your neuromelanin, it works against. Just like you've got aluminum strontium causes the decrease in mineral, the elements, right? What happens when your stuff starts acting all retarded and weird? Your eyesight, this, that. You know, with the food pyramid. You dig what I'm saying? But y'all think I'm sitting there saying, oh, my people with, I wouldn't be sitting there talking about, hey, you're gonna donate so I can go ahead and telling you and have a surprise. No, y'all are selfish and you think that that's a decent thing because you actually believe in the idea of selfishness. That means that you bought into the dollar. You bought into the fiat, like, well, we need it. We got, well, it's one thing they have to use it because our people didn't come together to socialize instead of being socialize and construct something where we wouldn't have to benefit on something else. Too stupid. I'm gonna use Ganja's punk ass as an example. He thought that he offered us no rent, this, that, and the other. Land. That means we're actually entitled to the land. But I don't want to sit there and deal with his dumbass wife and his goofiness and watch his kids grow up to be broken. Because they condition them to make them stupid. We had going. It could have been so much more done than people coming in, standing all over the land to build a community to do what we do. And he actually learned something, but too stupid, too punk, too cowardly to come in here to say something. You see what I'm saying? Just another F up. A lot acting the same damn way. And it's normal because I know y'all went and had your chicken. I know you went and had your steak. I know you went to Olive Garden. I know you went there, and I know y'all went and ate all that shit. Some of you went to some upstate, right? How many of y'all ordered Domino Pizza? One of the worst things in the fucking world. We're not supposed to eat beef. That's not even called, okay? It's a goddamn crab and shrimp. Goddamn, we ain't supposed to eat all that either. Lobster. Worse than the fucking buzz. When he's supposed to turkey, turkey was a damn dog. Look at the Egyptian dog, right? How many of y'all have one? I ever had one. How about the cats? You still buying in the enemy's narrative because you can't paint or see a picture other than what the fuck you've been conditioned. How long I've been saying beef, chicken, and pork? The pigs are friendly, and they, if not, smarter than most canine. I mean, they're friendly. You want because I was in Palestine, right, hanging out with some of them frauds, right? Mogs eating ham sandwich bigger than yours. When they came back there, they didn't develop, create, nor did they the brother who made it where they could shoot long, father. How many of y'all heard about the first Special Forces, the Special Forces Battalion, a group, World War II and Korean shit like that? Oh no, nobody wants to hear nothing like that. They gotta make us, and then they want to make it better while they're making you weaker and dumber without knowing the truth. Pilots. Why is it that we're supposed to subjugate ourselves to a bunch of tyrant monkeys who don't know no fucking better? I prove there are people sharing their posts who are monetized because these faggots are bothered by little old me talking about I got a story to tell as if they're going to benefit from what they're doing, as if the monkeys in the light beside them know better. Whatever happened to me coming into whatever it is, has nothing to do with look, it just happened. There's something out there, I don't fucking know. When I accepted who I was, it's far from who I was. It's not no big I thing. This is some little old me going, what the fuck? This is not me wanting all that. I really don't even want to tell the story. I just want to watch it happen. There's something out there, something bigger than all this shit. Every bit of it. I don't have a fucking clue. I really don't want no parts the fuck of it. While the monkey's running over here. See more stripes, we're watching, we're listening. Because all the fuck they know how to do, mimic and then create something, because in their turbulent existence, they can't do no more than that. They can't better than that. They come from a fucked up place. It don't matter how much we mix and all this other shit you want to call it. They are fucked up. And they're going to get fucked up. Because they choose to go against the very nature of this existence. Yeah, so fucking sick. So are you. And you know, want to trigger you and have you feel like, oh man, that's the fuck problem is. Well, you got this little one monkey that likes to keep coming in and leaving, with their little stupid. None of that. Gotta run back and look at you, not that I give a fuck. I'm over here by the Jalisco, you know, doing laundry. One day I'm gonna sell all my guns on my right. All the ammo, thousands of rounds, just sell it all. I thought I'd be out with some land with some people, so I started getting home. Well, I hate owning anything. But, and training motherfuckers. When I go shooting with the back, sometimes, I say, you know what? They're gonna snap about whatever spell is on them. They're gonna stop listening to these idiots who call themselves black and every fucking thing else because they're too stupid to know better. And they're really gonna wake up. Some people think them being stubborn or feeling the way they do is legitimate. They think they've got it all figured out. They think they know. I'm not here to say you don't know. Not the fact that everything that we think we know and its abundance of lies is just another construct to keep everyone confused. That's why I've been reading what I've been reading to say, let go, let live. I know next week I'm gonna start my fasting, that it's gonna be again painful. It's not like I'm in anytime all this could change. But I'm gonna do what I gotta do. They're gonna keep spraying and fucking with the light, this, that, that, all the stuff by the terms of what you think it is, right? I mean, if they're sitting there torturing children, getting high off it, there's a lot of things, all right? What makes you think they're gonna stop? I'm just wondering if y'all really like thinking about this. Have any of y'all tried to order adrenochrome, synthetic shit online? Well, hell, some of y'all haven't even done DMTs, and there's many different types of DMTs, and that's just the toad. They scrape off dry, and it's not just that. Add cancel the dumb shit, you dumb fuck. Have real addictive days or whatever. Stop saying that to yourself and accepting it. Every time I see one of these pecker words with the shit, land of the free because of the brave. Motherfucker. gotta You gotta be kidding. They really do. They got an adrenochrome movie. I'm not lying. They got an adrenochrome a music band in 2017 film. Holy shit. You order that. Adrenochrome, $11. OBS ink, 30-day returns. Adrenochrome monoaminoguanidine mesylate, $320. Santa Cruz Biotechnology. Priority 1 Flex. Adrenome 90 capsules. Adrenochrome CAS 54-8. $120. Adrenomen Douglas Laboratories, $75.50. Sigma A5752, 250 milligram adrenal 50 milligram vial for $72.19. BioCare Adrenal Complex, $21.24. Pure Formulas Adrenalin 180 vegetarian capsules for $39.40. Medica Adrenal Plaque 60 capsules. You can go as antidote for adrenochrome, a natural remedy ebook for an antidote. That's $200. You can go ahead and Progressive Labs Adrenal Set, Neutral Biogenesis Adrenal. I know everybody's buying, right? Okay, and you can keep going, and it's something even more expensive than that. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's cutting out. They're messing with. Let me go over here and see what the little faggots is. It should be good right where I'm at, but that's what the faggot's gonna do. Faggot's gonna fag. Faggot's gonna fag. Okay, yeah, it's cutting out. Is it still cutting out? Oh, I see what they're doing. Yeah, that is. Don't expect less. Okay. I can't believe one statement. I'm not asking you to point out things. Some things work for you, but most will mean on the fact that because of how they think and what they speak, they're creating the atmosphere that's positive or negative. Me, the problem is they don't want to be in a natural state, and some of them are being tasked to do the dumb shit to do because somebody made an agreement somewhere, and they've got the power to logistically enact certain things, just like the fall of Target. However it may have happened, it was written about. They have pictures and everything. All right, even video footage, a movie. But our people cannot consistently see it for what it is. Let's say if we came here because we're going to be conquerors, fighting to take the beginning, get the last, and then destroy, create something new. And yet y'all still don't get it. That's like whenever I'm dealing with people, I go right off the fucking deep end real quick. I don't give a fuck what they done, what they believe in, their fancy, what they up here don't mean shit. I have this circle, this little area. I don't need nothing else. If I drop and allow myself to sin, it doesn't matter. All right? Dev, what's up, baby? I'm gonna shout y'all out. I can see y'all down here. Niece, Tom, Dev. What's that? Baby go, yes. Hey, Sharon, what's going on, man? Okay, all right. Neil, what's up, baby? Let me see. Okay, it's back. Okay, it's in and out. It's still cutting. Yeah, that's what the fuck the monkeys is doing, huh? I know it looks a little graphics look off, but you know how it is. I was cutting in and out again. You can't hear me. I can hear me. Reminds me of scratching. I can hear pretty good on mine. It might be yours. I can hear pretty good. So the AI is trying to keep up now. That's what it's trying to do. I see what the little monkey doing. I see what it's it's so worried about what the fuck I'm saying. I'm so worried about what I'm saying. Goofy ass. Oh shit. Anyway. So y'all see a lot of stuff that's going on, right? Don't get caught up in it. I know it's hard. It's easier to say it, right? Right? I saw quite a few things I'm not even mentioning because who gives a fuck? It's not denoting you seeking that righteous whatever in you. It's just because we got to stay away from the self-abuse, abuse of self. Because sometimes when we're seeking the righteous path, right? What we consider righteous, we look at everything we do and we start being hypocrites because we start criticizing ourselves instead of realizing that that's part of the dynamic of your existence. But if you seek better, it may take a little bit of time. And I'm not saying everyone's going to grasp this and run with it, because there's a majority out there that is nothing but fucking idiots. They believe their lies so much that for them to let go of the lie would be like false self-incrimination or something that don't really exist. But they think it'll be self-incriminating, or some parlay with it because they think it's a benefit. They think it's a come-up. We're the masters. Look at us. We rule this shit. Well, it has nothing to do with being a true Judean. All right? They're frauds. They're fake. There ain't no law, anything they make to change that narrative. Anyone that wants slaves has nothing to do with the righteousness of the true Hebraic people or language, the true speakers. I told you this is from our language. Everybody's speaking it, so Babylon is good. This is an idea of destruction, but none of y'all want to see it for what it is, because when you want to use the term Egypt, this is it. Or war right here. Now these motherfuckers are moving in all these different places. And y'all ain't saying nothing. You're like lame, lying ass dogs laying there, waiting to be fucking corralled up to the slaughter. Based on what you're saying. Because you're worried about weapons. You're worried about this and that. And you've already been being poisoned and everything else. And I guess you think that's the power that's supposed to negate control over you? I can dig it. I can dig it. I can dig it. I saw that video with that brother swinging and hitting that other brother in the head with the dreads. I forget what state it was in. It's been a while. And how he kept beating them. And he kept standing over him going, I'm that real nigga. What happened? Was he in prison? What happened? I mean, what caused it? That's nothing. That's happening damn near every day, somewhere. I see them two little young Peckerwoods that went and shot up the little Muslim place with the black, the stabbings all over. Whether in China, little women and children and babies. Not everyone's having a deal made. This is all about control. The bad thing is, if it was really about control, and you weren't all that powerful, they wouldn't have to do all the shit they're doing. I wanted to sit there and ask my grandmother, fuck will you feed me the shit they brought here, no one better than that, while we were still eating our original shit. I swear in their head, they believed that we would go hungry, that something would happen. So we would have to be able to know how to consume and partake in certain things for not longevity, but to live. That's me saying that that's not the truth. That's me looking at it in a way that's more positive than negative. All right? Because I know those who didn't eat the shit, couldn't stand the shit. And then when they talking about, a lot of y'all look at these pale skins, eat the meat of carnivore. You, my brothers and sisters, are different. Why do you think they keep putting chemicals to make you obsessed and want it, to crave the shit? Because if it was really that good, they wouldn't have to use that glyphosate and everything else. So I know it's the hardest thing to turn away from, remove yourself. It's the thing for you to put down and say, I'm gonna do something different, I'm gonna use something different. I know it's hard. But sometimes you gotta fight the battle for eternal, for the eternal order of existence. Something's watching. Something, something, them, they, it, them, it, him, her. And you better fucking know this. But if you wasn't all that powerful, they wouldn't have to do this shit. Something to think about. Folks who think. Alright? I'm gonna go ahead and fold these little clothes up. Pretty much my day is nothing really today, just nothing. They're fucking with everything I don't. I mean, I don't. I'm talking in the way it seems like I do, but I don't. I ain't no whistleblower. I ain't got all the answers. I just know who and what I am. I kind of got a good, where part of my family, if not all, is from. Not for everybody. But y'all really, really need to focus on yourselves. How can you be with one another and y'all can't even get it together? The simplest thing to do. So I would expect y'all to focus on yourselves, better yourself. Because if you didn't have to, we'd all be together. Not some uprising and this, that, and they need to create that to keep the knuckleheads thinking they can subject you or subvert you. They're just setting themselves up to get it. That's all they're doing. I don't care, because weapons and armor and all that make you feel powerful. I'm telling you, they're setting themselves up. That's what they're doing. I don't give a damn. They know it. They know it. It's just y'all and them. The problem is when it starts, ain't gonna be no Ukraine and Russia. Ain't gonna be no Korea, no Vietnam. There ain't gonna be none of that. Ain't gonna be nobody coming to take over. Now how much anybody telling them they're not gonna go wherever else, and all those believe them because they see something that you don't. It's too out of order. Way out of order. I don't think I'm not gonna go into on that. Because y'all keep having this false sense of hope, which is not meaningful or beneficial. But the opposite. All right? For a few things I know, it ain't gonna help. Shit, the little shit right now ain't helping. The little shit ain't helping you. So what would be the benefit of me saying something else? I guess they would call that intelligence. I'm not sure of everything either. Trust in me that I am not sure. I'm not. But I know there's a lot of people walking around this land. People woke up. A lot of people around the world who know the truth. But you still have this individual. Like, they still got you thinking you're 13% of the fucking population. I never took no census. A lot of people don't. It don't matter if your records and shit being in there. There's a lot of our people who ain't been sick, this, that, and the other. They don't give a fuck no doctor. They don't care about no. Look, a lot of people, they ain't on no damn census. Millions. They got millions of people running around playing something they ain't. Millions. Anyway, look, y'all have a good day. I'll probably come back on a little later. Chat a little more. I know it's something to read, but this book is good. Looks good. It really is. Oh, I said it again. To the undoing, who shall stand? And you see the sister right here with the dreads and the sword and da-da-da. Hadassah, the last descendant of a dying human line, is forced to flee the only home she has ever known. Thrust into a brutal world, she finds herself among those who only see humans as either subjugators or scum. Disguised as a harmless rabbit, she claims to admire humans, yet hide dark past behind his charming smile. By his side is a woman so beautiful that the world bows at her feet. Man whose strength fills Hadassah with awe, and a harbinger created solely to protect her. In her encounter with the Vorticator family, Hadassah glimpses a fractured world, grudges, hidden histories, and an insatiable hunger for power, terror at its seams. Witnessing the cruelty of both beastmen and humans, Hadassah confronts the question she dreads most: who deserves death, and who shall stand? I know it's close, right? I like good reading. Anyway, let me get it before the close up. Off this shit. They conspired against you. Facts. But they use their own. It's to acquire or attain something. After that, the numbers don't mean shit. You get what I'm saying? Well, we had couldn't hold it. They reacted emotionally. Okay, we got. Okay. Yeah, thank you to that. I appreciate you, man. I haven't seen Young Chick and them guys in a while. I hope you can go with them. Yeah, okay, I got you, yes. Pretty sure. And was that much? Yeah, you already know, Mom. Anyway. What's going on? It's hot.